welcome to the walk. How about that for an intro? I just saved you from about 20 minutes of pointless footage of me worrying about trains, only to find out I was looking at the train times for a completely different day. Never mind, we're here now, and I have something which I hope you'll enjoy today. This is the so-called winter walk, which is stretching it slightly because it was double digits in centigrade on the day I recorded this. It's a marathon route organised by Ultra Challenge, and it's their first challenge of the year. I'll leave a link for Ultra Challenge in the description for you to check out after the video. I've completed a number of their challenges and they've always been really well organised, and I'd definitely recommend taking a look at them if you're thinking of doing anything ultra related. I'd recommend the non-stop 100-kilometre routes for the hardcore hiker, but equally enjoyable are the shorter distances, talking of which this is, as I said, the winter walk. It's a marathon distance walk, starts, finishes and has a halfway point at the Oval Cricket Ground in Kennington. The route predominantly follows Thames Path, which we're just about to get to. It goes as far east as Bacon's College, which I'd never heard of before, but it's near Canada Water Tube Stop, before looping back on itself, picking up the Virgin London Marathon route. It then crosses north of the river across the lovely picturesque Tower Bridge and then heads back towards Oval for a bit of halfway munchies. The second half heads west as far as Putney Bridge before again crossing back over the river and heading east back to the Oval. And although this was recorded on the 31st of January and is supposed to be the winter walk, as I said, it was really warm for this time of year, and the wind picked up, especially in the second half of the video, so apologies for that in advance. But there's plenty of sights to see, especially in this first half, and I hope you enjoy the easy way of covering a marathon distance, and by that I mean watching me do it. Enjoy! Westminster's recently undergone a clean and it's looking really good at the moment. It's just really given me a sense of nostalgia coming through here, because I used to get off London Bridge and then walk down here to go to a different place of work along just past the South Bank. So I used to get in early and into London early, and it was really nice just to watch the sun come up over the Thames. It's a good start to the day. There we go, the Golden Hind. Impressive boat. So just around the corner here we've got London Bridge to the right, but we're going to be going left so that we get back onto the river. But London Bridge is literally end of this road, cross over the road and you're at London Bridge station, but we're turning left here. Okay, it's a really short distance later. I'm chuckling because I'm just thinking there's so much to record. Hayes Galleria is just up here. Hayes Galleria is just over from London Bridge. Again, you can't, now that they've expanded London Bridge, you come out at where the overground line is, or lines come into London Bridge, cross over the road and you'll be in Hayes Galleria. So it goes through Hayes Galleria, come out the other side, and there's HMS Belfast on the river. It's been moored there for a number of years, and apparently the guns point towards a service station. I think the first service station on the M1. I don't know whether that's true or whether it was a Top Gear fallacy. I'm not sure. This is a nice little pub come diner, gastro pub. Gets really busy during the week. And just after here we've got the City Hall. Trying to think what it was called. So we've got City Hall, and of course, here we go, here's Hayes Galleria. So this is Hayes Galleria, which they fit out really nicely. It's got some shops in there and coffee that you can grab and things like that. They pipe the sound of music, birds and music through there. So it's really nice. You know, let's give a nod to HMS Belfast, which is always a stunning ship to look at. A number of years ago the gantry collapsed, but it gets people on and off the ship. Luckily nobody was on it when it collapsed, but it was out of you couldn't access it for a good few months. And I know this because I used to work in this building here. This is called the Scoop, and occasionally they have evening cinema showings, outdoor cinema showings of some old films, so it's worth looking up the Scoop to see if they've got anything on. I think this rest stop is 9k. We'll get scanned in and a cup of tea. Lush. So if you've ever run the London Marathon, or if you're ever thinking about running the London Marathon, just before halfway, you'll round the corner and you'll see this lovely sight. So just on the other side of Tower Bridge, you've got London Tower. Something I only learnt through QI, I think it was, so you know, it must be true, is that Fawkes, Guido Fawkes, was not actually, I thought he was hung, drawn and quartered. He wasn't. Saw the mess they made of his compatriots and decided that wasn't for him, and managed to escape the gallows only to jump over this wall and fall to his death. Fell and broke his neck, I believe. Now, if that's not true, you can blame QI. get to Vauxhall. So that signals nearly, just over halfway, I think, or around about halfway. We'll be stopping back at Oval for some food. So I'll probably pick up after that. So far, so good. Literally just finished lunch, which was a hot dog, can of pop, banana, salt and vinegar crisps. Very healthy. Now on our way down to Battersea, as you can see. I haven't seen Battersea since they've done loads of work on it, so this will be interesting. So this is the new Battersea Power Station. Battersea Power Station. Okay. They have done loads of work here. The construction going on is incredible. I believe that station's actually open. I never thought I'd see the day that they don't have a Battersea Power Station. I'm impressed, really impressed. I'm sure they were waiting to meet my approval, of course. Just had the last of the rest stops, and it's amazing, the power of tea, the power of a cup of tea. It's like a new lease of life. It's amazing. Tiny little cup of tea, sit down for 5 minutes, all those aches and pains just fade into the background, and crack on with the last little leg of, what you're going to be doing that day. Never underestimate the power of tea. Anyway, here we go, last little stretch back to Oval. That's pretty much the marathon in a nutshell, or the winter walk marathon anyway. Airy planes above us. Yeah, nice things to see. Really interesting. And like any marathon, the kind of third quarter, you always feel like, oh no, I can't make it, I can't finish it. Of course you can finish it, just get on with it. I'm going to just enjoy this section back towards Oval. Righto, just approaching the end now. Fortunately saying 25 miles, but that's been out right from the start. Good walk. Feet are still working. I'm not sure they're going to be working tomorrow, but they're working now, so happy days. Alex Stewart Gate, there it is in the distance. So what happens is every rest stop you get one of these which they scan in, and that records your time obviously that you scanned in, and you can share a live trail web link with your family and friends so they can see how you're getting on, you see. Anyway, this is it. This is the end. This is the end. Make sure I don't get run over on this last junction. Whoop whoop. Thank you very much. Lovely, thank you. Whoop, whoop. Thank you very much, Steve. They said, how'd you get in there?
There you go, congratulations.
Thank you very much, cheers. Oh, lovely, thank you. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. There you go. That is the Winter Walk 2022 as walked by me. See you in the next one.